When Daniel Harris was 26, he believed success followed a simple formula: work hard, earn more, and everything else would fall into place. He had just secured a stable job at a logistics company in Chicago, married Emily, and moved into a modest apartment where the walls were thin, but their dreams were big. Daniel thought life was about building something solid, something safe. He didn't yet understand what that building would cost him. 2 years later, their son Ethan was born. Holding the newborn in his arms, Daniel felt a mixture of love and fear. Love because this tiny life depended on him. Fear because responsibility had suddenly become permanent. In that moment, Daniel made a quiet promise to himself to give his son a better life than he had, even if it meant sacrificing his own dreams, his time, and eventually parts of himself. From that day on, Daniel began working longer hours. At first, it felt temporary. A few late nights, a few extra shifts, all justified by the future he was building. Emily supported him, understanding the pressure of bills, childcare, and the cost of stability. But while Daniel chased progress, moments slipped away unnoticed. When Ethan took his first steps, Daniel was stuck in traffic after a late meeting. Emily recorded the moment on her phone. Daniel smiled when he watched it later, but deep inside, he felt like he was watching someone else's life. As the years passed, Daniel's career grew, and so did the distance at home. Promotions brought better pay, a larger house, and a sense of achievement that looked impressive from the outside. Inside, the house felt strangely quiet. Daniel missed school performances, birthdays, and small everyday conversations. He compensated the only way he knew how, with gifts. Expensive toys replaced time, and new gadgets replaced presents. Ethan learned to accept these gifts politely, without excitement, as if he understood that they were apologies wrapped in shiny paper. Emily tried to talk to Daniel once, late at night as they folded laundry together. She told him that Ethan needed his father, not just the comfort his money provided. Daniel listened, tired and defensive, insisting that everything he did was for his son's future. Emily said nothing more, but her silence carried disappointment. Daniel mistook her quiet acceptance for agreement and continued down the same path. By the time Ethan turned 16, Daniel had become a senior manager. He wore expensive suits, drove a polished car, and answered work calls even during dinner. Ethan had grown into a calm, distant teenager who spoke only when necessary. One evening, Daniel came home early and suggested having dinner together. Ethan told him he had already eaten. When Daniel asked if they could talk, Ethan simply asked, "About what?" In that moment, Daniel realized he didn't know his own son well enough to answer. When Ethan left for college, Daniel felt proud. He paid the fees without hesitation, booked a farewell dinner at an expensive restaurant, and gave a short speech about discipline and hard work. Ethan thanked him respectfully. The words sounded formal, almost professional. After Ethan left, the house felt emptier. Emily filled her days with routines. Daniel filled his with work, telling himself that this was how life was supposed to be. At 54, Daniel's body finally forced him to slow down. A heart attack put him in a hospital bed, surrounded by white walls and quiet machines. The doctor advised rest and less stress. Daniel didn't know how to live that way anymore. When Emily told him that Ethan was coming, Daniel felt both relief and regret. They talked briefly about health and work, carefully avoiding everything that truly mattered. Unable to sleep one night, Daniel asked for a pen and paper. He began writing a letter, admitting the truth he had avoided for years. He wrote that he had believed providing was enough, that love could be measured in comfort and opportunity. He confessed that he had missed his son's life while trying to build it. His handwriting trembled, and the letter remained unfinished when his condition worsened the next morning. Daniel Harris never got the chance to give it to his son. At the funeral,
People praised Daniel as a dedicated professional and a responsible father who sacrificed everything for his family. Ethan stood quietly, listening. Later, while sorting through his father's belongings, he found the unfinished letter. As he read it, something inside him softened. For the first time, he saw his father not as a distant provider, but as a man who loved deeply and failed silently. Holding the letter close, Ethan understood the true cost his father had paid and silently promised himself that his own child would never have to read his love in words written too late.